A beginner's guide to the basics of Judaism. Welcome back, Star Seeds. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe and also check out my description below for free moon reading and how to attract wealth with your DNA. Let's begin. Judaism is a monotheistic religion that originated in the Middle East over 3,500 years ago. It is based on the belief in one God, who is omnipotent and omniscient, and is revealed to humanity through the teachings of the Torah. The history of Judaism is closely tied to the history of the Jewish people, and its practices and traditions have been shaped by the cultural and political contexts in which Jews have lived. Today, Judaism is practiced by millions of people around the world and is characterized by a diverse array of beliefs, practices, and cultural traditions. In this video, we will explore the fundamentals of the Jewish religion, including its beliefs and practices, important figures and texts, holidays and festivals, and the role of culture and tradition in Jewish life. One of the fundamental beliefs of Judaism is monotheism, the belief in one God who is the creator of the universe and all that it contains. Jews believe that God is incorporeal, eternal, and omnipotent, and that he is the source of all moral and ethical guidance. The Torah is the holiest text in Judaism, and it is considered to be the direct word of God. It contains the 5 books of Moses, which include the 10 commandments and other laws and teachings that form the basis of Jewish religious practice. In addition to the Torah, there are other sacred texts in Judaism, including the Talmud and the Midrash, which contain interpretations and commentary on the Torah and other Jewish teachings. Judaism has a number of observances and rituals that are central to the faith. One of the most well-known is the weekly observance of Shabbat, the Jewish Sabbath, which begins at sundown on Friday and ends at nightfall on Saturday. During this time, Jews are expected to refrain from work and other activities and to focus on prayer, rest, and family. Another important practice is the observance of kosher dietary laws, which dictate which foods may and may not be eaten and how they must be prepared. Synagogues are central to Jewish religious life and are used for prayer, study, and community gatherings. They are led by a rabbi, who is a spiritual leader and teacher, and may also have a cantor, who leads the congregation in song. Jewish Community Centers, or JCCs, are another important institution in the Jewish community, and they offer a range of cultural, educational, and social programs for Jews of all ages. Judaism has a number of important figures and texts that are central to the faith. One of the most significant figures is Abraham, who is considered to be the father of Judaism and the first monotheist. According to the Hebrew Bible, Abraham entered into a covenant with God, in which he agreed to follow God's commands in exchange for God's protection and blessings. Another important figure in Judaism is Moses, who is credited with receiving the 10 Commandments from God and leading the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. The 10 Commandments form the basis of Jewish law and are considered to be the cornerstone of the faith. The Talmud is another significant text in Judaism. It is a compilation of Jewish law, commentary, and teachings that was written by scholars over many centuries. It is considered to be one of the most important works of Jewish literature, and it is studied and debated by Jews around the world. Other important texts in Judaism include the Midrash, a collection of commentaries and interpretations of the Torah, the Zohar, a book of Kabbalah, mystical Jewish teachings, and the Siddur, a prayer book that is used in synagogues and at home. Judaism has a number of holidays and festivals that are celebrated throughout the year. These holidays are marked by special observances and rituals, and they often involve the gathering of family and community members. Hanukkah is a holiday that is celebrated for 8 days and nights in the winter. It commemorates the miracle of the oil that burned for 8 days in the ancient temple in Jerusalem. Hanukkah is marked by the lighting of the menorah, a candelabra with 9 branches, and the exchange of gifts. Passover is another important holiday in Judaism, and it commemorates the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. During the holiday, Jews participate in a special meal called a Seder, which includes the reading of the Haggadah, a book that tells the story of the Exodus from Egypt. Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year, and it is marked by the blowing of the shofar, a ram's horn, and the recitation of special prayers. It is followed by Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, which is a day of fasting and prayer. Sukkot is a holiday that is celebrated in the fall, and it commemorates the wandering of the Israelites in the desert after the Exodus from Egypt. During Sukkot, Jews build temporary shelters called sukkahs and eat and sleep in them as a reminder of the Israelites' humble beginnings. Shavuot is a holiday that is celebrated 50 days after Passover, and it marks the revelation of the Torah at Mount Sinai. These are just a few of the many holidays and festivals that are important to the Jewish faith. Each one has its own significance and traditions, and they are all an integral part of Jewish life and culture. Judaism has a rich and diverse cultural heritage that has contributed greatly to the world's artistic, literary, and musical traditions. Jews have made significant contributions to fields such as literature, art, music, and science, and many famous artists, writers, and intellectuals throughout history have been Jewish. Food and culinary traditions also play an important role in Jewish culture. Jewish cuisine is diverse and includes a wide range of dishes and ingredients that are influenced by the many different cultures in which Jews have lived throughout history. Some common foods in Jewish cuisine include matzah, unleavened bread, gefilte fish, a type of stuffed fish, and kugel, a type of baked casserole. One of the most significant events in Jewish history is the Holocaust, in which 6 million Jews were murdered by the Nazis during World War II. The Holocaust has had a profound impact on Jewish identity and has shaped the way that Jews view themselves and their place in the world. Many Jews have used the memory of the Holocaust as a way to reaffirm their commitment to their faith and to the preservation of Jewish culture and traditions. Jewish culture and traditions are an integral part of the Jewish religion and have played a significant role in shaping the history and identity of the Jewish people. From contributions to the arts and sciences, to the importance of food and family, Jewish culture and traditions are a rich and vibrant part of the world's cultural landscape. Judaism is a diverse and evolving religion, and it has undergone many changes in the modern era. Today, there are many different streams within Judaism, including Orthodox, Conservative, Reform, and Reconstructionist, each with its own beliefs and practices. One of the major issues facing the Jewish community today is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Jews have a long and complex history with the land of Israel, and the conflict has had a profound impact on Jewish identity and relations with other countries and groups. Many Jews see the State of Israel as a fulfillment of the biblical promise of a homeland for the Jewish people, while others view the conflict as a political and humanitarian issue that needs to be resolved through diplomacy and negotiation. There are also many challenges and opportunities facing the future of Judaism. One challenge is the need to address issues of assimilation and intermarriage, which have led to a decline in the number of Jews in some parts of the world. Another challenge is the need to find ways to preserve and transmit Jewish culture and traditions to future generations. At the same time, there are also many opportunities for the future of Judaism. One opportunity is the growth of the Jewish diaspora, which has led to the emergence of vibrant Jewish communities in many different parts of the world. Another opportunity is the development of new technologies and social media platforms, which have created new ways for Jews to connect and engage with each other and with their faith. In conclusion, modern Judaism is a diverse and dynamic religion that is facing a number of challenges and opportunities in the 21st century. As Jews around the world grapple with issues such as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the need to preserve their culture and traditions, they are also finding new ways to connect and engage with their faith and with each other. Thank you for watching Starseed TV. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. With love and gratitude, see you in my next video.